What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you another cryptocurrency stream. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a professional leverage trader instructor, and I make my living trading cryptocurrency with some serious efficiency. If you guys aren't making the gains you deserve, head right over to the student program, get signed up. Links are below and above. And for those of you who want the little additive edge, you've got to follow me on my socials. For instance, I changed the color of my laser eyes, which way I'm leaning in the market that day. And guys, I changed my laser eyes literally at this pop. And we've been pumping up all the way up to 58,000, down around, what was it, 54 and change. Either way, guys, I put it out there so you guys can just make those quick trades, lock in some good profits, even if you're not in the student program, guys. But the gains, if you're not getting them, that's what the student program is for. Get signed up straight away, make the gains that you deserve to get, and bring home some epic stability for your family. And guys, today I wanted to talk about two different projects, including Bitcoin and Electroneum. Definitely some very, very popular projects right now, especially on my page. We have a lot to go over today. And guys, if you want specific coin requests, you've got to become a member. But there's no time left to waste. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And guys, I'm going to dive right into the price action. Alright guys, I kind of know I look like a mad scientist today with my hair all wild, but my gosh guys, I just had no time with over 16 partnerships now. I believe I have the most in the world, unless somebody's got somebody to show me that they've got more than that. But guys, what I do with my partners is I say I'm not going to be tied down to one partner. I'm going to keep working as many as I can handle. And guys, I'm going to help as many people as I can discover financial freedom. That is my gift and that is my journey. And for any of you who are just meeting me, that's what you're getting into with me. So let's just jump into the technicals here. We're going to start with Bitcoin today. Now, for instance, lots of patterns within patterns playing out. I'm going to draw those out first, and we're just going to start in a few different areas right here. Now, guys, remember, the volatility of crypto is not always going to avail us the perfect patterns, like, for instance, in regular market analysis. We're going to see things that are just a little different. For instance, in this situation, a symmetrical triangle with brief moments of oversold territory, right into a nice solid breakout, into a nice little ascending wedge right here, using wedge theory for the target projection here, guys, and you're going to notice that plays out very nicely. Even if you used old wedge theory measurement, you're going to notice that lines up very nicely, guys, and that's the point. Make these trades a reality for yourself by understanding the technicals. Right into a small inverse head and shoulders, a very clear point of resistance right there, guys, and you can even see the indication play on the EMAs prior to the breakout, guys. Even notice the Stotch slightly in the green zone, but taking a load up and having a cross of the signal line, guys. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. That's very easy. And here's what's really nice about this. We ran into some resistance right here. Okay, there's some static resistance right there. We ran right into it, bounced off it. Okay, got a strong rejection. Notice the Stotch unloading hard here. Okay, a nice drop off. Okay, that was to be expected, especially with the strong signal line. Even the MACD came late and showed you the indication, guys. Indications play all day, and notice the volume. Okay, that's what I really want you guys to remember. Every indication play must be combined with volume to make your trade a reality. If you don't see the volume, you can't actually dictate when to enter the market. Okay, so no matter how many indications you're using, it's rare you're going to get to use one, but at least 2, 3, 4. Combine that with volume to make your entry. People always ask me about confirmations. Guys, there's confirmations all day. Okay, board wide all day. Okay, make sure to make that a reality for yourself. And then right in to a potential little triple bottom slash or inverse Bart Simpson. Okay, inverse Bart Simpson right there, guys. Okay, so when that happens, this is the clear point of resistance there. And once it's broken, notice the indication play again. Guys, if you don't know how to play these indication plays, that's what the student program is for. But what you want to watch for is signal crossings, confirmations of other indications, and guys, it becomes a very clear picture of what's going on in the price action. Okay, so that's the smaller patterns that we were working with, guys, just very clear cut. I mean, it's been an easy week. I mean, I've had students messaging me all night and all morning yesterday saying, oh, we're about to bottom out, we're going to pop, and I'm sitting here saying, I'm like, well, what do you guys think? What's going to happen? And I'm trying to let them take the reins here, because guys, I can always tell you what to do. That doesn't make you actually trade better. You want to learn to trade and not need me someday. That's the whole point. And by the way, guys, you join Zion, you complete your program, you have us forever. All right, you can always get course costs or extra hours, whatever. I'm always going to be around. That's the point. Someday I won't always be able to teach anymore, and that's what the students will be taking over as the instruction program ends and the student program begins. Okay, and there's one very clear pattern breaking out right, or not breaking out, but a potential breakout right now. Let's just talk about it, and we do have a little pattern forming out maybe, but let's just talk about the bigger one, which is very clear cut right now. And we have a nice descending wedge, and I'm going to make that a nice, let's just say a light blue, okay? Do it from the top right here. And guys, look how this ranged true. Now here's the point. We could be getting the breakout right now, okay? This breakout could be happening right now. I'd like you guys to use wedge theory for this one because of how long the pattern is, okay? This pattern has gone on since the 8th. I mean, this month is almost over. So for instance, guys, what I'm looking for here, and that's why I have an alert set right here. For instance, I am in a long. I bought the indication play right here at around 54.5. I mean, guys, this is a very easy call. I mean, clear as day right here, and I'm waiting on that. So for instance, I'm already sitting up, about 8% with 10x, so about 80%. Guys, it's a beautiful trade. And guys, that's what I'm trying to talk about. You can nip profits every single day as the market is moving up, moving down. And students literally saw me doing a short yesterday out of this, and guys, it's on the weekend. You know, I'm trying to pull as many students in as I can. Guys, just for transparency, 5 students a day is a full day. I'm doing almost 8 a day and accruing on weekends, guys. I want to really help as many of you guys as I can in the early stages. The course will get more expensive. You know, my time will become less and less and less. I mean, I really believe, I think right now I have the most partnerships in the world, which is actually really mind-blowing. I don't know anyone else with 16. If you do know of them, please send them in. This is not a boast. I just feel like, my gosh, this is just all going so well. Anyway, let's talk about wedge theory and where this target projection could actually land, and then we'll move right on to Electroneum. Okay, guys, just an amazing project as well. Let's say we are getting the breakout right now, and this is not quite a rejection. We could easily be landing up at just over 64,000. Now, guys, that could take some time. Remember, measure the time it takes in the pattern, okay, for it to get there. So maybe something over here, okay? Maybe around the 6th we will hit that target projection. Now, guys, all we really have to do is hold this trend, and we will probably hit that, especially if we continue the bullish favor with volume. Okay, guys, that's exactly what I'm looking at in the Bitcoin price. And I want to just elaborate something real fast before I move along. We're going to have to go to the BLX chart. Okay, the brave new index coin for Bitcoin. And guys, we talked about this expansion phase happening, and if we keep retracing down and we don't pump up further, this phase is over and this one is beginning. Okay, so for instance, if this goes higher, we do extend the expansion phase, and the reaccumulation phase does take longer. What's really cool about this is the longer that it takes to get to top logarithmic zones, for instance up here, okay, the higher the price point will be. So guys, honest to God, I hope we pump up to like right here and reject and just go sideways for as long as possible. Okay, like there is no doubt in my mind I have my bags packed and will continue to pack them. The point is I want a higher high when I take profit. Plan B has predicted 288,000, and it's becoming more and more of a reality every day, every week that goes by. And guys, I'm easily looking over 150 now at this point, current status. Okay, that's a given. The time it'll take to get up here, I mean, we're hitting 150. Guys, just for the record, that's around 1,500% for the year. That is incredible. Okay, make sure your bags are packed. You don't get these opportunities like this all the time. Okay, it's like every 4 years, every 8 years. This is a great chance to still strike. And guys, if we do end up going down here for some weird reason, you better go all in. All right. If we went down again any dime, I'd be even asking, I'd be remortgaging. I'd be doing every little thing I can to get a little extra gain, because that little extra gain will extrapolate into massive profits. I mean, we're talking millions and millions here, guys. Massive, massive gains. We've been making millions like you wouldn't believe at this point. And even I even joke one student in the program, you know who you are, buddy. You're probably gonna hit that billion all on your own. It's a joke at this point. I know you will. It's just a matter of time. You know, easily me hitting over 100 million before my life's over. I mean, that's just an inevitability. So very exciting times in cryptocurrency. Watch for these things to play out, guys. Make these trades a reality. Use patterns within patterns in combination with indication plays and volume to make these gains. Now let's jump right over to Electroneum. I know all of you are very eager to see that. Let's jump over to that right now. Okay, guys. So a lot of people have been asking me, what is going on with Electroneum? What is going to happen here? Well, guys, let's be real. My channel that I formed all the way back here on the 16th, remember I projected this channel, it's still holding. Okay, guys, so we're still working. We kind of bounced off this polar support and are thinking about maybe having a move. Like we're trying. You can feel it, that it's trying to break. Okay, I mean, look at this chain. It's just a nice chain working very smoothly. I can't imagine it's going to last much longer. The reality is this polar support here should reign true. Okay, notice on the bigger time frames, we're about to load up. You go to the 4 hour, we're still in the middle. You go to the daily though, this is the point, guys. Check this out right here. Loaded up. Loaded up big time. Okay, this is a big deal. Okay, if we can actually load that up, get a nice pump out of it, you're going to see a massive run up and hopefully a retest even of reverse pressure. Forget the resistances for a minute. There's many of them. A couple statics, a polar resistance, but either way, the reverse pressure gets broken. I mean, this high will look like nothing. Guys, when we were down here, I told many of you week after week after week to buy. Mini accumulation phase. All of you are sitting in massive profits, even at this current date, who followed that call. Now listen to me, guys. When we break reverse pressure, even say like we do something like this a little longer, and actually even break that major support, I'm still not worried, okay? Remember, greed is going to weed people out. The fear is going to weed people out, okay? If cryptocurrency was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be making perfect gains. That's why the smaller percentage makes more money. You have to understand the technicals, okay? So that's exactly what I'm looking at for Electroneum. The fear, okay, the obvious fear, which is reigning board-wide, is that we will walk straight down, okay, and be right back at these levels here at 0.004. Now, guys, I don't think that's going to happen. I would be dumbfounded if it happened. That doesn't that doesn't make sense, okay? We're in a bullish super cycle, which is actually one of the first of its kind. I mean, it mimics the second bull cycle, but it, to be honest, Electroneum wasn't even around back then. So you got to think, I'm comparing in which to Bitcoin, but we are in what's called a super cycle for the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Electroneum is going to have a massive run-up pretty soon. Okay, it's just a matter of time. And let's be real, guys, we've already had massive run-ups. Okay, retracements are healthy. That's what makes coins really start to move and accumulate. People, if it's just going straight up and everyone's chasing, there's not going to be as many buyers because the price is too high. Okay, so Electroneum is one of those coins that has a lot of good favor. I've talked about this many times, doing lots of good things. And yes, I hear a lot of people do have some trouble with the wallets over the last few months. But guys, come on, COVID times, staff switching. I mean, guys, it's a thing board wide on projects right now. I mean, I actually apply to all of these coin projects for a job so that I can actually see what they're looking for in their business to grow, whether they need a data analyst, a technical whatever it is. They seem to always be looking for new people, just like many other projects right now. The reality is life is happening to a lot of people right now. Don't be fooled and think certain projects are weak. They're not, especially this one, and that's the point. Guys, you know how big my bag is here. I'm not sponsored by Electroneum. I believe in this coin, okay? I have many millions of it, and by the time it actually extrapolates, let's say to even dollar, I mean, I'd have over 50-some million dollars. I mean, guys, I think I'd give $1 million to everyone in my family. I don't even care. It'd be like nothing. And that's the point. So this is a coin where my bags are packed. I'm waiting almost no matter what at this point. I'm basically riding a lot of free coin, just about all free coin at this point. And before you know it, guys, some of these polar resistances are going to be popped. Reverse pressure is going to be broken. And then we're going to be looking at some much higher times. And let me explain that even further. Look back to right here. Okay, we're going to go back in time for a minute. Now look how it looked right there. I mean, look at all this analysis we were doing there, guys. Oh, what the heck just happened there? Oh, I went a little too far back. Okay, but look at this, guys. I remember when I started my channel, it was like right around here, and I said, guys, this is the time. We have everything lining up indication wise. I mean, guys, I could go through 40 different indications and show you the bottom was in, and I bought here, and then I saw one more leg down. I'm like, well, I'm going all in. I put a big chunk down, and guys, I mean, I could not be happier with this. Okay, I took some profit, around 4 cents, very little, very, very little. And guys, to be honest, I think I'm going to regret that. I really think I'm going to regret that, because, $100 million compared to $50 million later is a big chunk of change. So we'll see exactly how that goes, guys. But, it's just something that we have to, we got to pay our bills. We got to be real. And guys, just for those of you who don't know, I'm very all in on crypto. Sometimes I have to take some profits and just pay some bills. I don't have too many bills left, I won't lie. But that's the point, okay? A lot of things I ever paid off. And guys, that's the beauty of knowing the technicals. I mean, I feel so free with money. My collective, my organization, my students, I mean, they feel free. And guys, once we get that student collab up for you guys will all be able to see their opinions, unguided by me. I'm literally just telling them, hey, tell them the truth about everything. Tell them everything you want. Tell them whatever you want. And guys, that's the beauty of this. When you give people real freedom through the technicals, they are at peace. And it's an amazing, amazing feeling, guys. So watch for all this to play out, guys. Definitely some amazing times in this coin. You're going to be looking back at this, even a year from now, looking back at it down here with some prices probably way up here, guys. Any money, and that's just probably an understatement, guys. We could be much, much, much higher. Okay, guys? And that's all the time I have for today. Just incredible, incredible times in Zion. And if you aren't making those gains, guys, that is exactly what the student program is for. Make life-changing gains. Give someone the gift of Zion, guys. If you know someone who's interested in crypto and they're not making, let's just say $1 million a year, send them to me. They will feel free within the first several weeks, and they'll come back to you saying, holy crap, this guy knows his stuff. And at this point, it's more than that. I have a collective of people in my group that are just on fire as well. Sometimes when, students say like they make a bad trade, they're talking about it in a group, I don't even have to say anything anymore. The group helps out, guys, and that's what's so nice about our group. Yes, we're small. We don't have thousands of people, but guys, we are legit people with real capital making real gains. And I can't express enough. I traded for 15 years prior to this and never became a millionaire. Okay, once I started to apply my new theories and logic to the evolution of the cryptocurrency market, the gains started coming to me, guys, and I have not looked back, and I will not look back. Okay, this time next year, my funds will have easily doubled, tripled, quadded, 5x, 10x, who knows? It's going to be that good. I mean, oh my gosh. Tagging zeros on is a beautiful, beautiful thing, guys. And I could go on and on all day about this. Just if you're not making these gains, this is how you're going to do it, guys. And if you're astute enough to just watch and pick it up, that's an amazing gift as well. I hope you all achieve the happiness you deserve through your finance. And guys, just remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.